Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the Strum Session Songbook. We're going to break down another song because the first Tuesday of the month will be here before you know it. You're going to want to learn this one because it's a lot of fun. For those of you who are not members of the studio, the Strum Session Songbook is a collection of songs that we play as a group. Once a month, I have a sort of a get together with all of my students. Those that want to attend, we can sit together and play through some songs. We have a collection of sort of standards that we play, and this is going to be a new addition to that group. Basically, it works like this. If you're a student of the studio, the first Tuesday of the month at 7 o'clock, we get together, we strum through some songs, a lot of laughs, a lot of fun. And they're basic songs. And basically, it's designed with the idea that you're going to get used to playing with other people just by doing it, like once a month. The songs are pretty simple. They're just cowboy chords, generally no bar chords, though we may work up to them as everybody improves. And it's, like I said, it's a lot of fun. And so this is kind of a tutorial for you to learn the song, as well as be able to practice with the playthrough that I have at the end. So let's get to it. Today we're going to do Stuck in the Middle with You. Stealers Wheel is the writer behind this one. I had heard it, right? But it really made an impression when I saw Reservoir Dogs. Whew, yeah. Okay, so Quentin stole this song. We're stealing it back. Here we go. Stealers Wheel, Stuck in the Middle with You. Let's do it. All right, so let's break this down. As you can see, here are the chords to the verse. Basic cowboy chords. You got a D, a G7, A7, C, G7. The strum pattern is basically a down-up, eighth note kind of thing, so not really too hard. Just listen to the recording and you should be fine. Definitely, like before, you want to work through your chords. I grab this guitar and just sort of play through D over to G7. That one might be kind of a trick, as you have to rotate your hand all the way around. But back to D7, A7, C, G7, D. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty simple. That's the way we like it, though. Basic song, easy to play. All right, let's take a look at the next part. There's the bridge. You might think that this is kind of a bluesy song because here's the next kind of section, and it goes to what we call the 4 chord. If you think of the key of D as being some sort of D, E, F, and G, G would be the chord built up on the 4th note of that scale. That's why we call it the 4 chord, and that's typical of a blues progression. In fact, with this G7, G dominant 7 is its actual name, its clinical name. That's a bluesy kind of sound. This is rock. Rock comes from the blues, and so naturally, that's the kind of feel that we're going for. So again, just to pick these up, G7 back to D, and then G7 back to D, and then you hold it. So make sure you count. You don't want to be the person that comes in early. And then an A minor 7, that's pretty simple too. And it looks kind of like this. I didn't write the chords in there, but if you still can't see it, speak to me when you're here or Google it. A minor 7, is pretty standard chord. So one of the fun things that the more advanced players get to do is to take a solo. Rhythm players feel like, hey, I'm in with the band and I get to strum along, and some people are content to do just that, at least until they're ready to take a solo of their own. So the scale that we're going to use for this song is actually one we can use for both electric players and acoustic players. The D minor pentatonic. It's a 5-note scale. I love this scale because it's one that most people learn sort of on their own, if they learn from another player, maybe they don't know all of the ins and outs, say actually the actual note names, or what notes from the scale they're actually using. Who cares about all that? You know what? This scale is one of these great things that you can take it out of the box and play it, and it works, and it's great. And you're gonna find little, melodies and licks that you've heard on other recordings, not just Steelers Wheel, but like anybody playing the blues. Um, it just happens to work. They're playing this same scale, and so if you're using this, you're gonna just sound pretty great coming out of the box. It's a basic pattern, where we're gonna play 10th fret and just sort of 1 4 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 4 1 4. I think it's after the bridge where they get into a solo thing in the song. So just have at it. Generally, this is the first scale that I give to people when when they want to get into playing blues. Maybe it might even be their first lesson. You kind of plant the seed, and once you get this scale under your fingers and you're able to play up and down, you can apply it to different songs just by moving the position. If you know where to start the scale, it's going to sound great. So try it out. Just play it through, listen to the recording. I sort of cue you to play the solo, and then you have at it, and just play it through. Soloing is one of my favorite things to do. It's always sort of new to me because it's improvised. It's completely made up on the spot. And you might also take comfort in the fact that it is the highest form of creativity. You're composing extemporaneously. Isn't that nice? Yeah, you're a genius. Go ahead, just learn the scale and play it to the song.
1 2 3 4. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared I nearly fell off my chair, and I don't know how I'll make it down them stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you, and I wonder what it is I should do. It's so hard to keep that smile from my face. I'm all over the place. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am stuck in the middle with you. Well, you started out with nothing, and you're proud to say you're self-made man. And your friends they come running, and they slap you on the back and say, but I can see it makes no sense at all. I'm so scared I'm gonna fall down, and I don't think I can take anymore. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am stuck in the middle with you. Play the solo, man. I get the feeling that something ain't right.